Passes. Are there any other additions or amendments to the agenda?
Thank you. I have a question. Noted I had two motions put through by a notice on the last agenda, and they are not on this agenda, and I received an email from the chair telling me that they would not be on the agenda. So my question is, what is the process for a board member to bring items or motions or anything at all to the attention of the colleagues? Because these motions belong to the table, they don't belong to just the chair and the vice chair. And so what is the process that we have for moving forward?
So trustees can propose motions through email or through notice of motion. The chair, vice chair, superintendent, secretary, treasurer, and executive assistant then sit down and discuss those the same way as we discuss all the other things that are going on the agenda. And we have limited time to address everything, as you know, based on the board's work plan. It's the obligation of the chair to make sure that everything that comes before the board is makes sense, that it's not a waste of time necessarily for trustees. After the agenda is made, it comes before the board. We vote on the agenda. Trustees are able, if they do not like the agenda, to make amendments and ask for things to be added. So there's always a backup. If you had something that you believe should be on the agenda and you want to make a motion to add it and you get a seconder and the trustees all vote, then your item will get added.
So just to clarify, you have veto power. If I send a motion that you decide you don't want to be on the agenda, you have the veto power to remove that. This is why I'm asking, because I don't know how to get my motions onto the agenda.
I have told you what the process. Thank you, Trustee Bondar. Yeah. I answered your question. I've told you what.
Excuse me. Did you cut my mic just now?
Yes. I cut your mic
because. Okay. Perfect. Great. All right.
Trustee Bondar did a point of order, so when someone does
you cut my mic.
Yes, when a trustee does a point of order, it interrupts all other parts of the business. That is the Robert's Rules of Order. So I answered your question. If you have an item that is not on the agenda, you can make a motion and people can second it and it can potentially get added to the agenda. So that is your recourse if you do not agree with the decision of the CBC committee. Thank you. All those in favor of the agenda as presented? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, thank you, trustees. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes